from Southern Maryland's weather leader. This is a JB Weather Alert.
Hello and good evening. I'm Forecaster John Bordash with you just after 5 o'clock, sitting right around 5:20 for you, continuing to track the widespread threat of severe weather throughout the rest of the evening. The entire region remains under a severe thunderstorm watch, represented there by the county shaded in yellow. That goes until 9 o'clock. For our entire region, I think that the highest severe weather threat for our region really does exist between about 6 o'clock and about 10 o'clock this evening. And we have seen thunderstorms develop this afternoon thanks to the heat and humidity that we've had around the last couple of days, and certainly today. And the mostly sunny skies for much of the day have really helped to aid in the development of storm energy in the atmosphere, which is leading to these storms firing up and really trying to become severe. So we have a couple of different warnings in effect across the region. We will break all of this down step by step. I want to quickly turn the lightning off, but I do want you to recognize lots of lightning with these storms. Radar is registering up over 1,300 strikes of lightning with all of these storms this evening. Turning that off, I want to turn the severe thunderstorm watch off as well. I'm going to come up here first. I actually want to turn the radar off quickly. This area in orange here, this is really just the Annapolis area here, Crownsville, Severna Park, Arnold, Hillsmire Shores, Edgewater. You're still under a severe thunderstorm warning here. That goes until 5:45, so for about the next 25 minutes or so. We have an additional severe thunderstorm warning down here for northern Calvert County until 5:45. This is for this, I'll turn radar back on. This little guy right through here that's currently moving over Huntington. Let me put a half-hour radar loop on this so you can kind of see how this storm has been moving. You can see how it's lifted from, let's take this all the way back, from the Dunkirk area, further south, moving through Lower Marlboro, through Sunderland, through Huntingtown now. Has a little bit of a hook, and I've noted a little bit of rotation, but I'm not, again, overly concerned about a tornado risk with this. But this storm is just about to the bay, so Randall, Cliff Beach, Willows, you're seeing some of the worst right now, but then this will move out over the bay. We have an additional severe thunderstorm warning from southwestern parts of Charles County. This is really just the Nanjamon area, just off the Pittsburgh, through Fairview Beach, Stafford, Fredericksburg, and Spotsylvania. This is a severe thunderstorm warning that goes until 6 o'clock as this line begins to move east. And I've been watching this line, and you can see here, let's take this back over the last hour. You can see how this line has kind of congealed together, really coming as one larger line from two separate storm areas. All of this is moving to the east, and if I put a storm track, I don't know if I'll be able to, but I think I figured out how to work around that. So let me come off, clear, start. Maybe I didn't figure that out. If not, that's fine. That's fine. What we are seeing, and actually I can probably show you right over here because I just did a graphic about it. There we go. Let's advance this one. There we go. This was from about 6 minutes ago. This is a look at that storm timing with that main line that's developed through parts of Virginia. This should begin to work into areas like La Plata here in about the next 10 minutes or so, getting on over towards Newport and Wicomico by about 5:50, so in about half an hour or so, getting on over towards Golden Beach potentially in about the next hour. This line's probably going to sweep through much of the region. It looks like the worst of this line is on the southern end thus far in Spotsylvania County down towards the Richmond area. So the worst of this may focus more so in King George, Westmoreland, St. Mary's County, but the northern side of this line is still trying to develop a little bit. So we'll see how that interacts as it continues to head on over towards the east here at about 25 to 30 miles per hour. But that's a general look at what we have going on right now. We have flood warnings in effect for the DC metro area. We had one in effect a little bit ago down here in the Fairfax County area. That looks like it's been allowed to get canceled. One still remains in effect up here for the northern half of the DC Beltway. But all of this is going to be moving on through. I really think it's between about now through about 10 o'clock where we're talking about the highest severe weather threat. The highest risk this afternoon and evening are really going to be coming from damaging winds upwards of 65 to 70 miles per hour and hail upwards of an inch or so. I'm going to try my best to kind of moderate the amount to which I look at the comments. But I do see a couple people asking about their backyards. Lesby, Lexington Park, Prince Frederick, everyone. 6 to 10 o'clock is going to be your time frame to see the potential for storms to roll on through. It's a little bit more of an immediate concern right up along the Potomac River in Charles County and then on over towards northern Calvert County where you have those storms pushing through now. But behind this initial push of storms we're seeing push through these areas right now, we're going to see additional areas of storminess back out here to the north and west. We can already see that beginning to fire up here in parts of Loudoun and Fauquier counties. That will continue to push down here towards the south and east here over the next little bit. So just stay weather aware the rest of this evening. That tornado threat is not nearly as high as it was last Friday, which is good news. But we're going to, continue to track all of this. It's been plenty warm and humid today, which has allowed for ample amounts of storm energy to really kind of bubble up and percolate right over our region. And we're going to continue to, just track all of this as everything pushes east. So any activities this evening, just stay aware. Keep that umbrella handy. Be especially aware for that threat of flash flooding the later on we get into the evening. These storms are all moving largely over the same areas and they will continue to do so. So it's possible that some areas see between 1 to 2 inches of rain right now. So or over the next couple of hours. So stay weather aware for that. And yeah, I'll be here in the Storm Center the rest of the evening continuing to track this. You know all the links you can get my information at. That's all streaming there on the side of your screen. If we get any new warnings or anything that's super pressing, I'll be back here with you live to give you that update. Otherwise, stay tuned to social media and the website for the latest information over there in written and picture format. In the meantime, though, I'm Forecaster John Bordash. Have a nice and safe one and keep it tuned right here to JB Weather.
Check the forecast anytime online at jbweather.net.